now we are joined over the phone by Dr. Hassan, Professor of International Relations at Al-Azhar University. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, Dr. Hassan, let's talk first about how important and crucial is the Africa Forward Summit 2026.
Yeah, it says that the Africans are willing to take the matter in their hands and to develop the continent, and I think this convention is extremely important because it is like a new page. It is away from the colonial past. It is looking forward to the future and trying to have access to all economic powers that every country should have.
So, sir, what are the expected topics in the summit today?
Yes, the topics are there. You know, when Egypt started out the whole thing with President Fattah al-Sisi, Africa was in top priority, and the axes are the same. You are talking about climate change, empowering the youth, empowering women, empowering having the ability to develop your own resources in Africa. Africa is very rich with resources, and I have heard one of the experts saying yesterday that it is no longer available, accessible to send our raw material to others. We have to refine them, we have to develop them, we have to use them and maximize gains out of them. So you have entrepreneurship, you have elements of economy with capital E.
So, sir, how do you read the theme of the summit, which is Africa-France Partnerships for Innovation and Growth? How do you see the role of innovation in development?
Yes, the role of innovation is extremely important. And you are supposed to think really out of the box with concrete examples and concrete happenings on the ground. And I think that one of the most important things being discussed is AI economy in this convention. And there is a very important debate, I think it will take place, because some of the African leaders, I have heard business leaders from Africa yesterday saying that AI empowered economy needs to be discussed because the fruit should not go to the rich. It should be distributed equally, and it shouldn't be for the sake of the little, of the small amount rising of the rich. The 2% or 5% of the people who have this machine and the care to operationalize it.
So also, Dr. Hassan, how would the summit help in strengthening the Franco-African partnership and the tools by which this target would be achieved?
Actually, partnership is there, first of all, between Africa and Europe and France. And, you know, President Macron apologized for the colonial past. He wants to open up a new page with Africa.
Yes.
So this is very important. North-south communication should be cleared from the burdens of the past. And there should be some kind of new hopes for the future.
Yes.
So I think this is number one. Number two is intra-African communication, like all African countries should have this kind of mentality to develop the continent and to cooperate together. Number one, we have to come up with solution to all the conflicts and disputes. Disputes and the conflicts really scattered the ocean of the continent at all. And I think this is a very important issue to be tackled in this conference and outside this conference as well. Africa is a basket for the entire world for food. Africa has the most important potentiality when it comes to resources on the planet. Africans should work hard together with other powers. This is very important.
So, sir, how important is the participation of African youths and entrepreneurs in such summits?
Yes, I think this is very extremely important because, and even President Macron mentioned something very important in that regard, is that he has to empower youth, and he has to empower, and we all are supposed to empower youth, of course, through small business projects, so as they have confidence in themselves that they could develop. And I think this, China, with its great economy now, started out with a small business for its people. So I think small business administration is extremely working out mechanism, and it should be operationalized.
And sir, how can Egypt benefit from the African-French partnership, notably in the fields of education, investment and technology, also in light of the recent the inauguration of the French University here in Egypt in the past few days?
Yes, I think the visit of President Macron was very well received in Egypt on the presidential level, of course, and but more than that, on the popular grassroots level. People celebrated the attitude and the stance of President Macron in getting closer to them. And I think that education is extremely important. The world is witnessing a movement of internationalization of education, where you can internationalize, but also you take care of your cultural specificity. And I think this is very important equation to be addressed. Also, other aspects of related issues to education pertains to economy too, and eye on the market and what the markets need. So here, education is a hub which is very important to be taken care of.
I'd like to thank you, Dr. Hassan Waguih, Professor of International Relations at Al-Azhar University. Thank you, Dr. Hassan, for being with us, and a short break and we'll be back, so stay tuned.